I'm playing Reiko. He was my number 2 in MK4 back in the day, and I never thought I'd get to play him again. But here he is, and he's so cool. Once the game is patched and balanced choices have been made, I don't know where he's going to be on the tier list, but he's been very fun to play, and he's a new style for me, which I've enjoyed learning. But something I'm struggling with, at times, is punishing with him, or executing my hit-confirmed combos, because different launchers can lead to different follow-ups that are dealing with different heights and gravity. And the timing of some of his juggles, if you're off just by a bit, can lead to you doing something that gets you punished hard. So I'm trying to simplify things here, going for consistency and foolproofing some of the combos to avoid accidents. This is not a video about crazy combos, or the most damaging combos, or the most stylish. We are talking practical here, eliminating the swag, eliminating what sometimes fails due to bad timing, eliminating what gets you killed when there's a little lag on the monitor or online. His main launching string, forward 124, which begins with a 16 frame mid, is an easy high damage launcher. If you block Sub-Zero's slide or something like that, this is how you punish. But most things in this game are not so negative that forward 1 can connect in time. That's where 1-2 comes in, and the charging pain knee, which comes from his running state. Of course, this can be thrown out randomly, but really we're looking at it as a hit confirm off of 1-2, 2-1, and back 3, which all have their specific moments to function as the appropriate punish. 1-2 starts with your fastest jab, standing 1, a 7 frame high normal. This is for tight punishes up close. And back 3, his 15 frame long range mid, is for things like fatal blows or Melina's teleport. These combo starters cancel into run and then knee for a launcher, and if you're having trouble with this input, as some Reiko players are, it's because you're rushing into the knee. It helps to think of them as 2 separate moves. When you cancel into run, hold 3 for a little, before you move to the up direction, and then release the run. You have a good amount of time to run during the hit stun before you have to do the knee, so be patient and just focus on getting the run out cleanly. Run a little bit, then press up. So those are the main and obvious combo strings for launchers. But the reason 2-1 can be important as a 4th punish is because many attacks leave Reiko at a distance where his standing jab is too far to connect for it to punish. And it can be difficult for some people in the moment to get that quick micro dash into standing 1. Look at the difference in reach between standing 1 and standing 2. Flawless blocking Liu Kang's forward 434 string leaves him at a distance where standing 1 doesn't connect, but standing 2 does. You also get 1% more damage from 2-1, if you have the time to land it. Standing 2 is a 10 frame high, 3 frames slower than your standing 1 jab, so you'll need to make sure they're negative enough to use this. I've started using 2-1 a lot more as my punish string and in pressure because when blocking something around sweep distance, dashing in for the punish, I want that extra little bit of range. 2-1 is also just a good string to be using because the final hit of 2-1-4 has no armor gap and isn't punishable with flawless block. However, the next part of this video isn't about saying what string you should use to start a combo, it's about what to do after. And the problem we're trying to avoid as Reiko players is this. And this. The timing problem largely comes from the 3-4 follow-up, which is a high damage juggle post-launch that connects to tackle or EX slide into dash standing 3 command grab, or just back 3 tackle for a little less damage but easier execution. Ending with tackle will give you some more plus frames to work with as you're going in, but the command grab does more damage and allows you to choose which side you end up on. The tackle sometimes puts you in the corner, so you should practice your command grab enders. After the forward 1-2-4 launcher, landing 3-4 tackle and 3-4 EX slide are totally reliable as you figure out your timing. And what really helps is doing a full dash before hitting 3-4 to make sure the distance is right. Full dash, okay? Not a micro dash. And after the EX slide, the opponent is so high in the air, you have plenty of time to calmly dash forward and hit standing 3 grab. But if you're a Reiko player, I'm pretty sure you've seen both your tackle and your slide fail to connect after 3-4. And that's happening after a knee launcher, because the juggle is happening lower to the ground. And I'm not here to tell you how to get this consistently. We're not going to get into what exact height you need to hit it. I'm here to tell you to let it go. When you launch from the knee, just do standing 3 grab, or standing 3 tackle. If you're using EX slide, same thing. Just standing 3 into slide. The slide will never ever miss, and it sends the opponent really high up in the air, so you have the time to get the dash into standing 3 grab. Yes, these combos are sacrificing 2 to 3% damage, but for me, at this point, it's worth it. No more combo drops during lag spikes or when playing on someone's laggy TV monitor. No more user error trying to get the timing just right in the moment. Just standing 3, that's all I need. This simplification can be applied across one of Reiko's biggest sources of inconsistency, his standing 4 anti-air. It's amazing, but how do you follow up on it? You'll either need good cameo timing, or you'll need to cancel into the knee, and I find the most reliable follow-up to be down 1 tackle. This works from a standing 4 at a variety of ranges, and the tackle will never miss. Neither will an EX slide, making this an easy combo extension that will never fail no matter where you start from. The other standing 4 anti-air combo you can do is simply to cancel it directly into the EX slide, with a slight hold on the run to cover the distance. The same running duration allows the slide to connect across a variety of ranges. Finally, there's his standing 1 jab, which does easily connect to 3-4 tackle or 3-4 slide, but we can still end up in those situations where we get left hanging out there to get punished. That's why I have simplified this combo into a 100% reliable back 3 connector, which guarantees a tackle or EX slide. There's no way this is failing you. The reason I'm using back 3 instead of standing 3, which also works, is because a close range anti-air can lead to standing 3 slide missing, whereas back 3 slide will always connect. Before I go, I want to pitch an idea for a setup. Say you hit 2-1 in combat and your opponent is coming up on a breaker. What if we use EX Shurikens? They're +2 on hit, and look at the difference in pushback between using them after 1-2 and after 2-1. 2-1 Shurikens leaves them right there in the perfect range for EX command grab. Even if 2-1 is started from a distance, you're still within reach. Reiko players, what do you think? Is this any good? Let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this video on combo theory. This is definitely a process that can be applied to every character. Thanks for watching.